How's it going today, guys? It's a Saturday and I've been doing some work in my Dingo, and I know a lot of people really enjoyed the Dingo video I made. So I thought what I'd do is just take you around and show you a little bit more about the Dingo. One of the maintenance items for the Dingo is to go ahead and take off the back panel, remove the gas tank, and clean out all the junk over by the hydraulic motors. So it's a good chance I clean up the whole machine. She's looking about as clean as she's gonna look. What I've been doing is going through and I pressure washed the whole inside of the machine. It gets very dusty. And I do want to say that the directions specifically said not to use a pressure washer because you don't want to get water in all the electronics over here. There's a fill cap here for, actually this is a breather right here. You don't want to get water in. But it just is so disgusting that I really, I couldn't help myself and I had to pressure wash it, and hopefully I was careful enough. But what happens, so this is the hood, and there's a little, right over there, there's a little slot. You put a screwdriver in, you twist it, and that's how you open the hood here. And then underneath, this would be our air filter on the Dingo. Here's where you put oil in, and then the dipstick is right over here on this side. And then there's some screens. I took them out, but there's some screens. There's no screws or anything, but there's a couple screens you just lift out over here. So here's our oil filter, and then here's our fuel filter as well. Now the hydraulic filter is right there, and this is a bit of a bear to get in and out. I think the directions recommend taking this screen off. I usually don't, but my hand just barely fits in there. And then to fill the hydraulic fluid, if you take a look, see that cap down there? Now the only reason you can see that cap is because I just pressure washed it. If I hadn't pressure washed it, you wouldn't see that, trust me. But that's where you go ahead and fill the hydraulic fluid. And then over here, there's your spark plug right there. And there's the starter. And there's some more gook in there too. And what I did is I just went ahead and drove it up on some wood I cut just to give it a little bit of a slope. And while I did pressure wash the machine, the main reason the machine is jacked up today is because I wanted to clean out this compartment back here. This had about an inch of just junk on it. So your two hydraulic motors are down there, and if you take a look, I don't know if you can see it or not, it says bottom right, top right. I had some trouble with that hydraulic motor. I was using the machine in a snowstorm, and I ended up screwing it up. So I had to remove that hydraulic motor and have it rebuilt and reinstall it about 2 years ago. But this is what the underside looks like, and that's where your fuel tank would be. And there's a big shroud, and there's some pretty heavy wheel weights. But this is what everything looks like underneath there. And the stuff I'm doing today really isn't that big a deal to do. It's just a pain because it's down low. But it's definitely very doable, and maintenance on the Dingo isn't a big deal, but it's just, you know, things are a little tighter than they would be on a car. And then here's all the pieces I took off. So what I did is I took things off, I put them down over here. So here's our two weights. This bar is what keeps the battery on. This is the battery tray, which I really need to clean up and put some fresh paint on so it doesn't rot away. These are the two screens from the side of the machine there. And then we've got, this is where the fuel cap is. There's just three bolts that keep that on. And then this is, this black piece holds the fuel tank on, and then this is actually the lower back of the machine. And this is like a 1/4 inch like a 1/4 inch thick. This is a pretty decent piece of metal. Take a look at that. There's my finger next to it. And then the final piece we have over here is there's the fuel tank right there. So that's pretty much the Toro the Dingo. You know, nothing too special. I just figured some of you guys might enjoy it. I'd really like to make some more videos about maintaining this stuff, but it takes a while to do it. But I'm pretty sure, I know I'd enjoy watching videos of how things are done, and maybe some of you guys would too. But thanks for watching, guys, and have yourselves a wonderful day. We'll see you soon.